Hey beautiful people, welcome back to the channel as I present to you a cheating story. Wife secretly meeting another man at his house for drinks and lied to me, but I caught her out. Says he's a friend, what should I do? Be sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications for more content like this, as we hate to see you miss out. So I've been married for 7 years and with my wife for 14. We have 2 children together. We've moved into our new home 3 years ago and everything has always been fine. We both own businesses, so have a busy lifestyle, but make up for it when we can and have a lot of parties, dining and fun as a family when we can. My issue is, one of her friends died 3 months ago. I'd never met this friend and she went to the wake after her funeral. Got a bit drunk and stayed the night. She leaves behind 4 children under 10 and her widowed husband who said she could stay. Bearing in mind we live 10 minutes from this address. I was on a works party, so was unable to pick her up. Well, 3 months later and I've noticed a change in her behavior. She has started wanting to dress in designer clothes, makes an effort and is always on her phone secretively. When I sensed it was becoming more apparent, I spoke to a friend and he said leave your AirPods in her car and see where she's going. She would often just be nipping out and saying she was going to see her gay friend. Unbeknown to me, I accepted this and never worried until this Friday. We was watching movies with the kids for Halloween, then late at night she says she's going to see her gay friend. Luckily I'd planted the AirPods in her car a few hours before. After 20 minutes of her leaving, I get a notification my AirPods have been found at this address. I check and it's not the gay man's house. They're pretty accurate, so I did a quick search and found the owner was the widowed husband of my wife's friend. 4 hours late she returns home and says what a fun time she had at her gay mate's house. I woke up then next day and unable to hold it and asked her where she went last night. Several lies later she admitted it but said it was just a friendly drink. Should I be concerned? This has been going on for longer. I was recently on holiday with work in Ibiza and paid for her flight out to join us, and me and her had some time together. On the day she said she didn't feel up to it and I spent the weekend on my own after paying for a hotel. I can't help thinking she is ducking this guy. Again, I couldn't hold back and got his number and spoke to him today. He said they're just friends and not to throw away my marriage, but I've never met him nor know what he looks like. All I know is he has a £1 million home and private boat. Am I right to call for a divorce, as it's killing me inside? She won't even discuss it without getting offensive. Now, for the top and best sorted comments. Trust your gut. Do the homework to find the evidence before you confront. She will deny, but she's already lying to you, and adults don't meet for 4 hours for a friendly drink and conversation while lying to their spouses. Go further, get a GPS and VAR for her car. Check the legality where you live, but it's almost always legal if her car is in your name. If not, keep the source quiet. Take a chance to check her phone. Check phone records. Married for 7 years and she hooks up with this guy. Her cheating will destroy your family and friends as well as what is left of his. You have enough to file for divorce and go public with her cheating. She did not care about how this would affect her children. She did not care how this would affect you. I would trust your gut, bro, but ultimately you are the one that knows your wife best. I would personally be on the lookout for any trickle-truthing on her part. If she is slowly revealing things, then she's hiding something more. She also already lied to you, so. Wife secretly meeting another man at his house for drinks and sex for 4 hours and lied to me. They're fixed it. The simplest answer is almost always the most correct one. Now if you do nothing, she will continue. If you file for divorce and tell her family and yours, she may continue or she may wake up and repent. You got nothing to lose either way other than a cheating wife. Good luck. Talk to a lawyer, find out your options for divorce. Get everything in order. Have the divorce paperwork in order and ready. Then, if you haven't already, sit down with her, look her in the eye and ask her to think about what her and this friend talk about and do together at the same odd hours and for the same length of time. Ask her to do this for a few seconds. Have her close her eyes even. Then ask her if you had a female friend that you did the same things with, how would she feel? If she won't even try it, get super defensive or angry and upset, hand her the divorce paperwork. If you feel like trying to reconcile, tell her she has to cut off this friend due to how suspicious this behavior is and how upset she gets when you try to talk about it. Trying to console someone when they both just lost a friend is honorable, but it sounds like based on what you've said here, they've taken it too far. Even if what they're doing isn't actually sketchy, the behavior they've exhibited around it has become too sketchy to accept. Grief can be ridiculously hard on people, and your wife has let it go to the point where her actions no longer seem trustworthy, especially when lying about who she's been going to see and when. If it were you, what would you have done in this situation? Leave your thoughts in the comments.